Yes, that is a video of me playing guitar on a one wheel. And no, I'm not wearing protection. As a red-blooded American, I am always searching for ways to expand my freedom. And being able to play the rock and roll guitar anytime, anywhere, that's pretty damn high on my priority list. The Spark Mini from Positive Grid helped me accomplish just that. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through all of the amazing features they've packed into this bite-sized amplifier. And if you make it to the end, you're gonna see me test my metal with another live one-wheel demo out on the circuit, blazing faster than a Formula One racer. The Spark Mini is the newest amplifier offering from Positive Grid. I'm familiar with Positive Grid because I use their bias amp software, which I've been using for years. I use it a ton for demos. There's even like songs that I've released into the world that have bias amp and bias FX2 sounds on it. It's so easy to use. And then when they came out with the Spark amp, the full-size one, I bought that and I really like it. It's got a bunch of features. I love using the app. It sounds really good and it's cool being able to edit sounds on your phone. My initial thoughts looking at this Spark Mini, number one, this thing is way too small to sound good. These speakers are like millimeters large. Number two, there's just like way too much going on. There's the 3 knobs on the amp, but there's like an unlimited number of features and like thousands of sounds and tones to choose from. And they're marketing it as like a practice tool and you can learn all this and that in the app. 79 million combinations. No one's gonna actually deal with all that. It's too much stuff. Lastly, I don't much like the shape of it. I feel like an amp should be, yeah, that looks like an amp to me. The other way, looks like a bass amp. This one looks like a guitar amp. Who wants this one? Feels dinky. And it makes my cable have the high pony, and it just, All of that being said, within about 45 seconds of plugging my guitar in and singing to the app, I love it. This thing is insane. The software is insane. My mind has been changed. So first things first, you gotta download this app. If you don't have a smartphone or an iPad, you're not gonna want this thing. Straight up, it's not for you. It'll look like this, right? We're gonna jump right into the amp because that's the important part. And we're using this amp going straight out of the headphone out. So everything you hear on my guitar is just the amp, direct in, no processing, no pedals, no nothing. Okay, I love that. So you can see this silver 120. What do we think that is? A Roland Jazz Chorus 120. It looks just like a Roland Jazz Chorus, the 120 tells us. And you can edit these right here on the screen. So you can see I'm turning the gain up. I want to turn my treble up. Let's turn our chorus up. Why not? Let's turn that shit off. And these all work and respond like regular pedals, which I love. We got the blues settings. Blues arc, let's check that out. Brian May of Queen. I wonder what that's supposed to sound like. Great. Let's see, can we get metal here? Millennial lead. Great, love it. Everything so far sounds really good. You know, for a practice amp, this sounds great. Let's get this metronome going. You can talk to it and say, open metronome. Holy shit, it really opened the metronome. You know, you see those and you expect it to like not, I expect it to not work. What else can it do? Play drums. Jarvis. I don't know if I want to jam with anyone named Jarvis. Let's jam with Sharon. Best smart jam experience. Oh, it's gotta hear me. All right, now Sharon or Shannon. Holy shit. Do you guys hear that? Yeah. That's fucking insane. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Is it playing in the same?
Yeah, I got my key.
That's crazy.
Okay, that actually is insane. I didn't realize that the Smart Jam feature was like that at all. So we talked about the presets that they have built in, but if you want to edit any of these, you can change the effects, you can change the amp. So right now we're on this metal millennial lead, but let's say we don't want this one that looks a lot like a Friedman. We want this one that's clearly an orange. Or we want this one that looks like a Randall, or this one that has Jimi Hendrix signature on it that cost me $19.99, you know, whatever. You can change the amps, you can make any of your custom presets and you can save all these custom presets. They got all this different shit. And then if we look at this drive thing, you see a lot of these that you know too. Clearly a Klon, clearly a tube screamer, Hendrix style fuzz face thing, the muff stuff. An orange phaser, I wonder what that's supposed to sound like. These electro-harmonics looking things, you know, normal things. You know, you can tell by the paint jobs and stuff like that. It's great that all this stuff is digital and you have it on your phone. It feels a little tactile, you know, that I can spin this knob even if I am spinning it on a screen on my iPhone. I wonder if I can break the input and output jacks or pull my cable out. That's, you know, they should really make a feature for that. It works for electric guitar. There's amps for acoustic guitar, plugging it in. There's acoustic amps, and also for bass. It works for everything. So here's the bass presets. They got bass driver and comped clean. It works just like the guitar ones, obviously, and you can put the guitar specific effects on here. And then we also have acoustic presets using our acoustic amp. Throw a little mod on there, whatever. But what's wonderful about all of Positive Grid's stuff is you can download from the Tone Cloud, which means Good Samaritans and like-minded Positive Grid Spark users have created presets that we can download. Zach, what's a band that you might be interested in sounding like? Silver Sun Pickups. Let's see if they have anything for the Silver Sun Pickups. Silver Sun Pickups, oh, they got Lazy Eye Rhythm. That's awesome, man. With this Spark app, you can create your own sounds and then save them to the amp. So if you're somewhere without a phone or without Bluetooth, I don't know, you can save your 4 presets onto the hardware on the amp. Another thing that's crazy about this is it has this whole learning section. They have real music videos and then side-scrolling chord changes. Here is it's built right in here, which is so sick. Okay, so 3-way speaker system. You're looking at this thing, it's really fucking tiny. How could they fit 3 speakers in there? It's got 2 speakers here and then has a bass sub on the bottom. That's how it sounds so get dang good. It really does sound good though. It sounds just like the full-size Spark, honestly. Sound exactly the same. Rechargeable battery for up to 8 hours of use. So if you're busking the Santa Monica Promenade, this is great. You could work a full shift. Could not work a double without access to power, but you could work a full 8-hour shift on one charge. But my favorite thing about the Spark Mini, hands down, is that I can play it anytime, anywhere. When I'm on the road, this fits easily in a computer bag, in a guitar case, in a suitcase, whatever. So today, we're taking it out on the course. We're gonna give this thing a test drive and, you know, see if we can hit Mach 10. Do you have a helmet here? Awesome, so as you can see, this totally works anywhere, anytime, and not to mention, it's generously increased the size of my package. Let me know if you guys pick one up. Would love to hear about your settings. See you soon.